Well, hello everyone, and welcome back here to the Launchpad. If you were with us earlier today, thank you so much for joining us for our live coverage of the SpaceX Starship SN9 launch, belly flop, and attempted landing. It was a really great day seeing it take off. And one of the other things we do here at the Launchpad is we occasionally hang out and build different models and stuff that are space related. If you saw in our broadcast earlier, we had the Saturn V and the International Space Station behind us, and we are going to be hanging out and building the Apollo Lander tonight, and just talking about everything that we saw today. It was another historic day for SpaceX. The FAA investigation has already begun into today's events, which is expected based on the outcome of today. And we're just going to hang out, talk about everything there. And we're just going to wait a few minutes to let everyone just get into the chat here and join us. Feel free to hang out, fall asleep to us, whatever you want to do. We're going to be here probably about 2 hours or so. And we're just going to be hanging out and building the Apollo 11 Lunar Lander from LEGO. It's 1,087 pieces. Currently available Canada, US, and other places around the world. This is part of their 50th anniversary collection. For it is a 16+ kit, but I have heard, depending on the age, different people have done it. As a fellow LEGO collector, I hope you never have... Well, thank you, Marcus. I hope we don't ever experience a RUD with a LEGO ship as well, but we'll see. We've had a few close ones with the Saturn V, but it is in its home now for it. But yeah, if you have questions, comments, anything from today, or future space things, or even history, let us know in the chat. We'd love to hang out, chat with you here. I'm going to be popping on and off camera because you're going to be seeing the build here. I do have the instructions pulled up on my digital screen here beside me, so I'll be looking at those. If you have questions on my building, let me know, and I can pull up the book as well so you can see it. But we're just going to get right into it today and get into the box. That's the hardest part, breaking the plastic. No longer a collector's item. There we go. And there we go. That is that box open. Again, this is LEGO set 10266. It's 1,087 pieces. It is an estimated about 2-hour build. So we will be here until we are done tonight for it. And a little later, we're going to be sharing about something exciting that's going to be happening tomorrow that you can be part of by submitting some questions. So make sure you stick around for that, or head over to our social media and check it out there, because we do have it listed. Now, let's see the bags here. I read that it was 4 bags, but I have way more than 4 bags. So those are both bag 4. That's bag 1 and bag 1. Okay, so there's... And those are not numbered. Okay, so we're going to keep those close by. And another bag 4 and a bag 3. I don't know if LEGO knows how to count. 3 bags named number 4. Be interesting to see. We might need some pieces from both. From it, there are some more antique type of pieces from LEGO that they don't normally bag anymore. Did you grab the stickers there? If there's any, they're wrapped in the manual. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. There are stickers right there. That's good to know. The other 2 kits did not have those. And we'll probably keep most of this off screen here until we need it. So there's our stickers for today. Ooh, we're not going to put that there. Too much reflection. There we go. I forgot. Yeah, there are some there. And then I'm just going to pull some of these things aside. Bag 4, bag 3, and bag 2. Bag 2 back in the box. So there we go. Again, if you're just joining us, we are building the Lego Apollo 11 Lunar Lander and just hanging out and talking about everything we saw happen today with SpaceX and Starship. And we're just going to wait a minute here, get some more people in. If you're with us, help share it out. We'd love to have some more people join us tonight and just chat about, everything that we saw today and what most are calling a successful test of Starship SN9, just with a ending that wasn't so fortunate. We're just going to share this out, and I will be back in just one moment. And how's the audio there, Marcus? Our good friend Marcus here is with us. He's been with us since the beginning. It's true. There was a lot. I'll just get these out of here so you can actually hear me. There we go. Now that those big bags are out of the way, it'll be a little easier to hear me. But yeah, you're very much right there, Marcus. Starship's a test prototype. This is only the second one they've done so far. And, it's a test vehicle. As you said, Falcon 9 had many failed landings. And correct me if I'm wrong, they had many failed landings after they started using it. They just kept trying, but they were still going onward and doing successful missions. So by no means a failure. Just not exactly what we all thought it was going to be. So it looks like we're going to build our little astronaut dude here. There we go. There's this little yellow head. Really hope they bring out a SpaceX suit version. This is very much like the current space suits, but it would be really great to see some future ones there. That just clips on the top there. Let's see if we can get that too. Little gold one, and then this slides right over top, and there's our little astronaut dude. And that's it for tonight. No, I'm kidding. There we go. And now we can get onto it. So step 1, starting with this big piece, and then one of these slightly smaller ones just off the side here. All right, sorry, just adjust the mic there for a second. We're doing a 2x3, 3 of them actually, and in the middle. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you were here with us earlier today, you caught the live launch coverage of Starship SN9. And tonight we're hanging out and building the LEGO Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. Thanks so much for joining us here. We're thrilled to have you with us. And yeah, we're just hanging out, talking about everything that we saw Starship today and future SpaceX and everything like that. So if you have any questions or comments, type them in the chat. Let us know. Feel free to help share the broadcast out. Love to have some more people join us. And yeah, we're just hanging out and talking about space. We do this occasionally here at the launch pad as part of our launch pad build segment. We have at least one more planned ship that we're going to be building coming up here in the next couple of weeks, and that's going to be the space shuttle for it. But yeah, feel free to let us know where you're watching from, what your thoughts of Starship were today, and we'll go from there. I'm just sharing out the broadcast, so feel free to join me here and invite your friends to just come hang out with us. We might even pull up a replay of Starship from earlier today a little bit later on. There we go. We got it shared out. And probably see a little bit of jump of people in here, but we're going to keep going. Here we go. So we did those, and now we're going to grab another one of these gray pieces, and we're putting it in here. So right now what we're doing is we're building the base plate, basically, for the Lunar Lander. Looking for, I believe, the pieces from in here. One more bag. That looks right. There we go. If you've done this build yourself, let us know how it went when you did yours. I know Marcus has done it a little while back, picked his up at Kennedy Space Center. A little bit jealous that yours is officially from Kennedy. But it was $30 more. True, I'm not sad about that part. I might, depending on the exchange, sometimes these are cheaper in Canada too. But I didn't get this one on sale. I got the... No, it was this one I got on sale, actually. A little bit of a sale. I think it was just back at regular price, but they said it was a sale. So we're going to take it as a win. Looking for one more. There it is. Very interesting that they had you do. Well, that was one piece. There we go. Oh. But yeah, worth it. It was out of stock everywhere at the time. Yeah, it's definitely one of the hardest ones to get your hands on, even up here in Canada. Definitely. All right, so now we're setting this aside. And we're going to now do two identical pieces. So we're going to have two. And now we want the silver here. Makes you wonder why they didn't just have you do two more of these. But I'm sure there's a reason there for it, probably for support. And now we flip them over. It wants us to grab two of these. And then two of these. Do I have one more of those? Yes, I do. Oh, okay. I see how this is going to go here. This is a big base plate. There we go. Kind of nice that they didn't just put it on just like a regular Lego base plate. You know, building it gives it some... One, it's just nice to, you know, build a base plate. But two, gives it some texture, some layering. Rotate this way. And now we're putting on these kind of finishing touch border pieces here. All right, I need to move this one over just one here. Just building the border here. Love those bricks. Yeah, these ones are really nice. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Zach. I'm the host here at the Launchpad, and you were probably with us earlier today for our live launch coverage of Starship SN9. Tonight we're just hanging out talking about SpaceX Starship, everything that happened today and things coming up in the future, and we're building the Lego Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. We've had a lot of new followers in the last couple of days, so you might hear that a few times tonight, so bear with me. I'm going to flip this around so that is readable for you guys there. So that's where that goes here. Now we're starting to build the surface of the moon. You have your questions planned for Jared tomorrow? That's a great question, Marcus. Fantastic question. For what people might not know, depending if you're in our Discord or not, we've kind of teased it on our social media. Always join the Discord. That's your best place to stay up to date on some teasers, to be involved. But we are going to talk about it tonight. Tomorrow, I will be talking with Jared from Inspiration4, the new SpaceX mission, the first ever civilian crew mission. We'll be doing an exclusive interview here for the launch pad, and we will be releasing that interview later into the day, probably in the evening. So we want to know, what questions do you have for Jared? What do you want to know more about the mission, things there? Obviously, very early stages as they haven't fully picked the crew. If you're interested in being involved, we're going to talk about that a bit more with Jared tomorrow as well, and how you have the possibility of going to space by the end of this year, which is really crazy that that's actually something we're going to be talking about, but we're really excited to have a chance to sit down with him for actually about half an hour tomorrow, and really kind of deep dive into SpaceX, Inspiration, St. Jude's, and everything there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Inspiration4, it was just announced yesterday. Kind of got overshadowed with Starship launching today, but Inspiration4 is the first ever fully civilian crewed mission. So 4 people, one of them being Jared, who's organizing and funding the flight, will be launched by SpaceX later this year into orbit for 4 up to 5 days, but they're aiming for 4 days aboard the Crew Dragon. So some of the questions we're going to be asking is, do you know if you're getting a new ship or not? Do you have a name for your ship? Things like that. So we're hoping to get some of those answers that we've been seeing people want the answers to. And we'd love to know your questions. So if you have any questions there, let us know, and we will try to get them answered for you tomorrow. But yeah, I've got a bunch lined up, Marcus. Still figuring it all out. Obviously, it came up pretty quick. And what's crazy is we might have 1 or 2 more with some other people lined up here in the coming weeks. So it might be a busy week here at the launch pad, but we're excited to bring you that coverage and that news of just everything that's happening. We're really seeing space come back. We're really getting back into it, and we're excited to be able to bring that coverage here for you. I know Marcus had submitted a couple questions over on our Discord. We're going to be asking about, always just like one of the big questions is, where are they going to go in orbit? Like, what orbit are they going to do? Polar orbit? Are they going to do like a hemisphere? A lot of different options. It does not sound like they're going to go to the International Space Station. I feel like that would have been announced with the announcement, because that would be huge to have civilians at the International Space Station. I'm sure they would have loved to. I'm not sure it has enough space. Like right now, it has a crew of 7, and I'm pretty sure one of them is still sleeping in the Crew Dragon. So I have not heard if they've sent another bed up yet or not. I know it was planned to have been. And there we go. That is our base. Now we're going to put in some little details. I'm assuming this is where the feet are going to land of the lander. We're just going to And we still there, Marcus? Just let me know here. Also, I don't think NASA or any other partners would allow any random civilians to the ISS without years of... I could see them like... I feel like you would have to have an astronaut on board, like a trained one. I think they would allow it, but I think it would be... I think they would probably just be there for a visit. I don't believe they would like let them stay over. Like maybe they dock, hang out for a day, have dinner, something like that. Kind of for the press of it, probably more than anything. I could see them doing that, but I don't think I see them doing much more than that right away. Now they are going to have a number of months of training. So if they don't have an actual dedicated mission, like they're not doing a spacewalk, they're not doing something like that, maybe we could see it. Okay, now we're building some big circles. So yes, I was right. These are at least going to be craters, if not anything. I just want to make sure we were still live there, Marcus, but I believe we are. Yeah, we're still good there. It says low end on my low internet on my end, but we should be good. We've been good all day, so. Let's see here. This one is coming straight up from here. I think this orange tool is going to come in handy for this one. I haven't really used it on the other 2 builds, but I think we'll be using it on this one more. Come on. There we go. And we're going to put one. I'm just going to turn this around here just for a brief moment. Got this right. If you are just joining us, welcome. My name's Zach. I'm the host here at the launch pad. Yes! So what Marcus is talking about is he went over to the launch pad shop and placed some orders, picked up some awesome masks and a phone case. And if you would like to do that, we do still actually have our promo on for our launch day. Every launch day, we'll be doing a discount code of 10 or more % off. So you can head over to Launchpad shop, link in the description, and pick up a shirt, a mask, different things there. But we would love to see those once they arrive. Marcus, see you, but also anyone else that picks anything else up. We'd love to see you in the gear. Are going to release a few more things. We're looking at doing some possible like sweaters, zip-up jackets, and different things with some writing on them. We've got some ideas there, kind of like some crew jackets and different stuff. So make sure you keep an eye on the website there, or join us over on our Discord, and that's where you can always stay up to date with everything with us. We always update our Discord first, then our social medias. So join us over there. When did it say it was going to come, Marcus? Was there an estimated ship time? Phone case, February 10th. Looking at the rest now. Sounds good. We're excited for you guys to for you to get that. You're the first person that is going to have some Launchpad gear. I just realized I didn't finish these last two circles. I have a guess on an upcoming step, but we're going to wait and see what happens. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome. I'm just going to turn this around here because I think I put these on the wrong one. Yeah, I did. There we go. That's the only one so far that have been a little bit wrong. Just going to throw that up for a little bit there. Couple little adjustments here. Must have been on Masseyets, but they aren't. Oh, wow, really? That's not very good planning for the shipping company. Your delivery guy's going to be like, what did this guy order? All these little packages? The mailroom on campus has to sort that out. Okay, yeah. And I was right. Making a big circle. And we're putting the American flag. Oh, we got to do a sticker first. First sticker. And sticker. This is the first sticker I have done, so just hoping we go well. Now, let's see. This is going to go this way. The pole is going to go in here. So we want the flag here. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. There we go. Oh my, that just seems not organized. And, you know, while we wait, we're just going to put our guy here so we don't have him. But there we go. There is the American flag, our little astronaut guy. And we're going to keep going here. But it is time for bag number 2. So I'm going to push that to the very edge. There we go. A couple extra pieces. And bag 2 is just one bag because it's got some little bags in it. Lots of little pieces in this one. There we go. So we are now working on the first bit of what will become the lander portion of it. And this is one of the pieces that is one they don't normally make much of anymore. It was from some old builds that they brought back specifically for this kit. Now we're going to be building 4 identical pieces. So I'm going to stick this to the side. And we're going to be working on 4 of these identical 4x4 cubes. And we're just looking for one more. There it is. Right in front of me. And to start it off, we're flipping it over. And we're getting a 2x3. And flip it back over. Now we want 1x4s. Which I am not seeing. Which it says I should have. So there might be another bag. And there is. So we're going to just move this lander piece out of the zone right now. Somewhere safe. This is going to have a lot of pieces. That is 1 second there, Beaver. And there we go. So the reason that the Starship had its hard landing today, great question. Very similar from the guesses we are seeing and from what I saw on the video, it was very similar cause due to what happened with SN8. So with SN8, two engines ignited when it was doing its landing maneuver. And when those ignited, that was good. It started the kickflip over and went from there. Then one of those two engines failed early, and it just didn't have enough thrust to slow it down for a soft landing, and that's why it's called a hard landing, because it was in the process of landing under control, just didn't have enough force in the opposite direction. Now, what we saw today was, I say similar, because what happened, it did its belly flop, it came down, and when it went to do its kickflip maneuver for it, only one of the engines ignited. And you could see in the video that the second engine for it, unfortunately, we don't know why. Obviously, we're waiting here from SpaceX. The second engine that should have ignited was kind of just coughing and spewing a little bit. So we don't 100% know what that is. And we'll be waiting to hear an update, hopefully from Elon at some point. We do know that there is another FAA investigation, which is not something to be surprised about. That should happen after any failed launch and landing attempt. And that's for safety, to make sure that SpaceX isn't just throwing these up in the air and crashing them all the time, but learning from it. So it's actually a good thing, though it could be annoying that maybe SN10 won't fly next week or the week after. It might be a few week delay. It's ultimately better for the long run. That's a good question. So many little pieces in this one. But if you are just joining us, welcome. My name is Zach. I'm the host here at the Launchpad, and we're just here hanging out, talking about Starship and SpaceX and what we saw today and what's coming up in the future. We are also, while we're doing this, building the Lego Apollo 11 Lunar Lander, and we're collecting your questions because tomorrow the Launchpad Live has an exclusive interview with Jared Isaacman from the Shift for Shop organization, which he is the reason Inspiration4 is taking place. So later this year, he, with 3 other civilians, will launch on the first ever civilian mission to space ever. And we're really excited to be sitting down with him tomorrow. And we want to ask your questions. So we've got a bunch already. But if you have any questions, let us know. We'll try to include those in our conversation tomorrow. We're sitting down with him for about half an hour. Which is really incredible amount of time based on the interviews he's been doing the last couple of days. He's been very busy. He's coming out of an internal meeting to meet with us, and we're excited to be connecting with him. And for those that are worried about COVID and everything, we, of course, are doing it on Zoom. I'm actually even in a completely different country, so we will be safe there. And at SpaceX, which I believe is where he will be, they've got some incredible protocols that we have some behind-the-scenes footage that we'll be including in the interview that we will release tomorrow evening. And we've got some behind-the-scenes of him getting fitted for his suit as well. So we're really excited to bring you that footage tomorrow night. So make sure you have subscribed to us on YouTube, because that's where it's going to be released. We'll drop a teaser on Facebook, but it will be available exclusively over on YouTube. I need one more of those little guys. Don't I? Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 7. There it is. And now we're going to attach this onto this big piece here. This is going to start giving us our structure to the lander. There we go. And we're flipping it over. Are we? No, we're not. Nope. Just looked like it. And we're going to use more of these 2x3s. And we're going to secure these pieces down to the frame. I know I'm probably going to regret it saying it later, but this is a nice build. It's not too crazy. It's very detailed, which is kind of nice, which is one of the reasons I got the set. It was nice just to see the detail that was put into making it as accurate as possible. But very intricate. So if you're one of the ones that likes the bigger builds, I'd probably recommend the Saturn V. Even the International Space Station, though, has some small pieces. It's nothing too crazy. This one is definitely, I think, the most intricate, per se, one. Like, the biggest piece so far, other than in the base plates, is like a 2x6. That last one we were looking for. Thank you. There we go. So this is step 7 now complete of the second part of this build. Now we're taking 4 of these 2x2s. And we are grabbing the little claws that are just looking for them. Oh, there they are. They're black, so they're hard to see on a black table. Oh, and we're only doing 2 of those right now. I don't think it matters. No, these are just going to clip in here. And this, I'm guessing, is what's going to give us our siding, solely based off of what we did with the Saturn V. Now we're taking these other 2 yellows and just securing. Oh. And just look at this one more here. So as we take this and then we take it 2 by 2. I'll bump this up just 1 here. 2 by 2. There they are. They're going in there. I see what this one is supposed to go here. There we go. Now this goes in here. I'll take the big white blocks. Oh. Now on the other sides, we take the single 2 by 2. This goes down here and here. This goes across. You do a double blue. And then we have a few of these actual, I believe, Technic pieces. Now we're using 1 by 2s and just building up some strength on the perimeter here, linking some of these a little bit more flimsy pieces down so they're a little stronger. And we're taking this bigger piece across the top. We're going to set that aside. Now we are taking a long day. And for another one of those 2 by 3, there we go. That's not the right piece. That one is. There we go. And I needed to build 2 of these, but I only did 1, so we're going to do 1 more here. Are you going to enter for a chance of being part of it? I mean, I'll make a donation and then, like, I'll consider it, but, like, I don't think I can actually go, unfortunately. Like, I'll still make a donation because I think it's a great cause and great idea, but I'm not American. So, unfortunately, I do not qualify to be part of it. Not at least this one. Maybe one in the future. I was reading through the official rules and everything today, getting ready for tomorrow, and yeah, you have to be an American citizen to qualify, or at least I think at least a resident of the United States to qualify for it. So unfortunately, I do not count for that. Also, I'm pretty sure health-wise, they have a very specific size, height, kind of all that. So even though it's like open to everybody, I'm sure there are still some restrictions based on kind of what can all be brought. Oh, and this is cool. So these pieces here, we are going to turn down, and they match up with 2 clips here in the bottom. And we'll try to get you to be able to see that. Right in there. Just gotta line it up and clip it in. Just want to check one issue there. Fix. Completely. Yeah. Which it does make sense, at least for the first one. Also, I feel like if they're going to blow through that 200 million goal. I know Elon's already said he's on board for it. Jared has donated the first 100 million himself, just to set to be ready. And yeah, we'll see what happens with it. But I wish them well. If the pandemic opens up and it's late this fall or in the winter, I would love to try to get down there for it and see that in person. I think it would be really special to see it, and hopefully maybe get to see Jared and the crew before or after. Have to see, but we will see about that. It's crazy. It's not even been like 36 hours since it was announced. I'm really excited to be connecting with him tomorrow about that. We're just going to pull this down there. We'll put that up every now and again. I totally forgot I had it up. I don't know exactly what this part is, so some sort of tanks. And we are building 2 of these. And they are going to go right there. Yeah, that'd be amazing, Marcus. It'd be great to finally meet you in person. After it'll be a while that we'll be connected, and hopefully can be down there. I haven't been to Kennedy in probably what was I? Probably 15 years now, which is crazy to think that it's been that long. But no, I was a young one when I went last, and I'd love to go back. I was there during the shuttle era, so it's been a while. So hopefully we can get down there and do some stuff on the grounds and go from there. But what about you? Are you going to join in? Hello, Jovi. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. Believe I saw you with us. We were connected on Discord, I believe it was. Welcome. We're just hanging out, talking about Starship, Inspiration4, plans for the future, hopefully. And we're also building the Lego Apollo 11 Lunar Lander. I was going to hold off on this because it was a long day, but I'd love to have it up and ready for tomorrow for the interview and the backdrop, just to complete it. So we're going to hang out here for it. Probably about a third of the way there. I'm definitely doing just waiting for a payday. It's my first since I've been back to work after my. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, no, it's a really incredible cause, and I look forward to talking to Jared a bit more about it. But I really love how he's like, he was quoted saying, I believe yesterday, to one of the news agencies, if we eradicate child cancer with St. Jude's, we don't need Make-A-Wish. Which I mean, I love Make-A-Wish. They do some incredible things. I've been to some events with them, but I think that's such a almost beautiful thing to think about. That we don't need to grant wishes anymore for children's cancer. So I'm excited to talk with him a bit more about that. Hopefully tomorrow. And seems like a really awesome guy. He's done a lot for charities and is putting a lot up to make this mission possible. I feel like it's going to tell me I needed to build more than one of these in a moment. You're an American, right, Marcus? So you could qualify? Hey, there we go. We'll get you on it, and we'll send you up with a live camera. Hello, SpaceX. Oh, yeah, I needed to build two of these. Hello, SpaceX. My only requirement for going is I need to have access to the internet, please. I think they can. I think they probably could make that happen. Maybe not constantly. There we go. So what we're doing, I'm assuming, is building those components that are eventually going to fill in those spaces. Not that I want to guess, but it kind of fits a little too perfectly. We're going to build another one of those here. Yeah, no, I think they'll open it up to more probably in the future when they do some more of them. I'm from Canada, so that at least does help, as there's the possibility that there could be a joint mission with the CSA, Canadian Space Agency. We've seen them do some before. Actually, we're going to be on Crew 2 not Crew 2, Artemis on the first couple of missions. They will have Canadians on board. So excited to cheer on Canadian astronauts as we get back into space. I put an everyday astronaut stream that when he gets 10,000 patrons and books a flight to space, he does it on a Crew Dragon, and if Elon rides, it's an inner. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Then you just hear his scream on the way. Oh, yeah, probably. That'd be sweet. It would be really cool to see someone in this community get to be part of it. I think there's been so much hard work, and we're really excited to really just be getting into it. But we know there was many that came in a way before us to open up this community, and we would love to see a fellow YouTuber do it. But also, if they do, leave it open for all of us to be able to be part of it in some way, whether that's streaming it or something. Because I think the more we can all share each other's successes, the better it'll all be in the end, because we'll be all, back of better terms, winning, which I think will be really good. Oh, built the second one of those. Put the little red internals in. And now, once it like this, we're putting it in here. There we go. There's those first ones. This is very detailed. I love it. Now we're going to build another panel. Now this one's saying we're only building one, so it looks like there will be some variety. But the first number of steps are nearly identical. So far, nothing different. Yeah, I think if I was going up, though, to be honest, I'd probably be screaming too. Like, it'd be joy. It'd be just pure joy. Probably a little bit of fear. I think you'd probably get sick before you board. Just being like, I'm about to go to space, which is like crazy. But I think once you kind of would get up there, I think, you'd be like, yeah, I'm in space. What else would I be doing? It would kind of help you kind of calm down, get used to it, know you're an astronaut. I think that first ignition would be the big, whoo, I'm actually going. And then you'd be kind of get into your rhythm. Plus, you're going to have been in the simulator quite a bit as well. So you're going to have felt as close to a real launch as possible in the simulator. Which Bob and Doug and a few others have said it is extremely accurate. So make sure to read the blue boxes in the manual, as they have some info that they didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, okay. The blue boxes. I don't think I've seen any yet, but good to know. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to not only look at the pictures on this one, because it's definitely not all on the pictures. Let's see, it wants it like this. This here. That there. And this goes in here. So I'm guessing that's our little kind of like flight recorder. And then this wants to have this way. This goes like this, and this goes like this. Yeah, and then this clips in here. And these Technic ones. The camera in quadrant 4 filmed astronaut Armstrong as he climbed down the ladder. Oh, that's the camera. That's awesome. And placed his foot on the moon. That's really awesome. That's the little camera that's in there. That's cool. So I'm assuming this kind of can close up. Yeah, there, just like that. And then can open up when needed. That's sweet. Oh, came off. Go. Let's see. Do we want a smooth? Very smooth. Okay. I think I am missing a piece. Yes. We are definitely missing a piece. I'm just going to turn the brightness up here. And re-entering descent, yeah. Yeah, I think that part I'd be worried about too. I don't think I try to think about it until I'm up there and then be like, well, I have to do it. I have to go home. Okay, I missed 77, so I'll go back and see it take that moon. They always say, if we really landed, how did they film him stepping out on the moon? Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some... There's always comments on, how did it really happen. But I'm going to just roll back here because I didn't hear any pieces. I don't see any, but we are missing a single piece right now. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but no, it is a long one. Never mind. No, we're not. Oh, okay. I missed something. That's me. It's my bad. That goes there. And one of these goes here with a 3x3 and a 3x3 and a 3x2, sorry, and a 4x2. There we go. Then we put our little arms in here. There we go. And these ones are going to have the white bricks for attachment. And this one is supposed to go... This one point does not matter. This is where we will start to decide which side is which. So this is where our ladder will eventually be. There we go. So we found that piece there. There we go. And that just folds. I hope the camera wasn't as flimsy as this one. Does your door close, Marcus? I don't think it actually... Just going to take a look at the box here for a quick second. Well, looks like it closes. Yeah, it says it should. I'm going to double check that. I think we might have missed something. Should be right. Oh. It's getting stuck on. What's it? Pop this off here. Oh. That one there. That one there. I'm just going to check this out. That's getting caught. On what? Hinge on backwards or camera misplaced, blocking it from closing. Yeah, it looks like the hinge is wrong. But I don't see... This way? Well, it says it goes this way. I'm going to rebuild this whole piece. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to start this piece over again. Okay. 2 by 2. Single arms. We do know that this will be coming here in just a moment. But there. And we want our 2 there. This goes on here. It should be, yeah. These are really good. If I had figured out how to use them right, they're fantastic. These go here, those go on. Then you set that aside. You start with the big plate. Goes here. 43. And it wants a hinge here. Then it says flip it over. Hinge. 2 little black arms. And this piece goes here. Oh, that's why. I had the wrong. There are dark hinges. That's why. There's the problem. Or probably just a slightly larger piece. Then the camera goes on here. And this all attaches here. Just like that. And the Technics. This piece is there. There, and there, and that comes there. See, that looks more right. There we go. And then we'll slide on. That felt right now. There we go. Easy fix. Now that can open and have that camera if we want it. And now we're going to build the last one for that 4th side. And it's near identical, same structure as the last ones. Just going to put these on because I know they're coming. A little easier to get on at this point. Not sure if you saw that. Almost lost one. Near identical on all these steps here. Just the little differences on, I guess, what you'd call almost like the doors for what they can access. We're getting down to the last pieces of bag 2 here. And we're coming up on a sticker. Is that it? It's just, once I put the sticker on, it just sits in here. That doesn't seem very secure. Okay. And we want to have sticker number 5. All right. That just sits in there. There we go. Another blue box here. So the laser reflector in quadrant 2 was placed on the surface of the moon. When a laser light was pointed at it from Earth, the distance to the moon could be measured. Oh, that's really cool. That's what that is. So they deploy that onto the moon. That's really cool. Some good facts included in these kits. I'm going to have to go back now and look at the other ones we did, because I think there are some facts in them. Here we go. Ooh, more stickers. Okay. So that one. So this is the camera. So we rotate here. For the camera, we are doing 9, 8, and 14. I'm going to take these off just because it's going to be easier to apply here. And we want number 9. So that is on now. Now it wants us to rotate around, have the camera open. We're taking one of these and we're attaching it like so. Just like that. And it wants us to have it this way. And we're closing this. So this is going to be the front here. So we're doing more stickers on this piece here. Wish they gave you some extra stickers. Might just order some. Stickers become an expensive part of retired. Yeah, I'm sure. Especially these stickers, like they're actually really nice. It's like once you start, there's not really much moving. Oh, look too bad. All right. Oh, so there's the front of the Apollo lander. So we're getting started. Yes. Got some more extras. Take a drink. Move this to the side here. And now we start on bag 3. This was one bag that I was actually really looking forward to. One, I love the gold pieces. And two, really starts to make the bottom half of the lander really look like the lander. I mean, look at those gold pieces. They're absolutely gorgeous. I might have to just order some in the studio. Had a quick catch there. Did miss one thing. Put it after they showed you like the completed piece. All right. Now these should go on. This is giving some strength and kind of hardening the shape of the lander. Ooh, that's a fun little place. Didn't realize my music had changed. Now we are turning it on its side. I'm putting the 2x3s, and then we're putting 1x3s. Slight adjustment here. This isn't sitting quite flush. There we go. Little force. Oh, this part's gonna get repetitive. Now this one I understand why they did it this way. Normally I would question why they didn't just do like a bigger tile, but this makes it look the most accurate to what it did actually look like. When this was originally built, there were no 3D. There never was 3D parts while this existed. But nowadays we can 3D print stuff. We saw some first images a couple weeks ago of the first pieces of Gateway Station being 3D printed. First panels for the Habitat module. Oh, looks really good. Whoo-wee. That was a task. But there we go. We got all that beautiful gold accent, and there is the front of our Apollo lander. So where the ladder is going to be going. Set that aside. So definitely taking a tad longer than I thought originally. Obviously, we are streaming as well, and we're chatting there, so not too bad. But we will be going until we are done for tonight. We're building 4 of these, so I'm going to build them at the same time. We're starting to build the landing legs. There we go. I'm just going to turn our brightness up here once. We're doing some very small pieces right now. And there we go. Now these we are going to attach. We are attaching them right to here. Now we have some more gold paneling. Saying hello to some of our friends over on Discord there. And some new members. Welcome. If you're interested in joining our Discord, feel free to jump on over. Link is in the description. We don't charge for it. Something we just love to be able to connect with everyone and just share our passions. And if there's ways of working together, then we'll try to find those too. You surviving with me there, Marcus? This is a long build. Very intricate. Really like it. It looks really nice. Very intricate. Yeah. Absolutely. But that's why it looks good when it's done. Oh, we got a little bit of a messed up. Panel there. That was unfortunate. But what we'll do is we'll just make sure we're not putting it right next to the front door. It should be covered up once we build the other pieces there as well. There we go. That was step 90. getting some movement. Any of you ever watched Spy Kids? Number 2, I believe it was, with the translucer device. Reminds me a lot of that. These just need to be longer. And then you need a machete magic wander, aka an elastic band. Hold them together. Anyone else ever see that when they were building this? Or am I new to that? If anything, I'm definitely getting the lifting kit for this. The lighting kit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is one of the ones, like, out of all 3, this is definitely the one I'm getting the lighting kit for first. Absolutely. Spy Kids, 100%, all the way. Not exactly sure which one was the best one. Definitely wasn't the newest one. That one was special. Three was my personal favorite. Game over. I think 3 was the most like futuristic, which I think is why a lot of people have said that it was like their favorite, because it just felt different. Yeah, 4D, it shows why we don't do things in 4D. They tried. I'd love to see it come back. I'd love to see, maybe it comes back with their kids. I know that's kind of cheesy to do, but I think it could be it's a good franchise. And, I think if it comes back, once a generation or something for a couple movies, could be really good. Just has to be good stories. There's, some classic scenes in it that Shark Boy and Lava Girl, yeah, well, I mean, know of it. I heard they were doing it either a sequel or like another one recently, actually. It wasn't that long ago I heard this. From a credible, not critic, reviewer. But their idea of the 4th D was giving people scratch and sniff. Wait, what? Scratch and sniff? Sheets with which one? I mean, we just got a movie theater that opened. I think it was going to open. They had announced it, and then the pandemic hit. So I'm not too sure if we're going to see it or not for a while. But they announced them in Canada, and they are 4D theaters that they were installing, where they are like our 4D seats, but then they have fog, strobe, mist, ticklers, vibration, scents. Like really crazy. I know when that broke that we were getting one. And actually my local was one of the 2 in our city that was going to get it. A lot of people were excited to try it, and then the pandemic hit, not too long after. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but they were trying to kind of revive the theater because not a lot of people are going to the theaters. They're expensive, but if they had something that was like an experience like that, I definitely think I would go for a show and try the new experience. I think depending on the movie, like Pirates of the Caribbean, I saw in 3D, but like that'd be a good 4D one. Fast and Furious, good 4D movie. So definitely ones like you have to film for it. San Andreas. You can't just throw a movie into like 3D or 4D for it. What do you think of Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I haven't thought of that movie in a long time. We Can Be Heroes, the Netflix original, same director. Oh, okay. I've seen that one recommended to me. That's probably why, because I've reviewed Shark Boy and Lava Girl and all the Spy Kids on Netflix. I haven't actually watched the trailer for it. I've got a number of other shows on the go right now, but I'll check it out. Add it to my list. It served as kind of a sequel to Shark Boy. Oh, okay, maybe that's what I was hearing about then. Maybe that's how it ended up coming out. Features their daughter. Interesting. Okay, that makes more sense to me now. Like, it gives me like a reason for why their show exists. It's not just like another superhero show. I need one more of these long silver pieces. I am currently not seeing it. I need one more. Let's see. Every time I turn the light up, I generally can find it. It's even a shiny silver. You see anything on screen, Marcus? Looking for another long, shiny silver. Let's see here. Let me just get the rest of this to see what else, anything else that we're missing. This goes in. This goes in. We need that last piece. I'm just going to take a look with the bags and on the floor. Didn't hear anything fall. Oh, you're right. I only needed 3. Woo! I'll put that aside. Didn't need actually that one. Oh, Marcus, what would we do without you? Yeah, sit there and go crazy looking for a piece. Probably. And probably jump on like Bricklink or something and try to buy one. Bring this back over, and it wants us to be looking at this side. And we're putting it on 3 of the sides here. Right. No, that's a good point there. Yeah, I would obviously contact them, but just in case, if they said no or something, then I'd probably do it. And for the legs, I don't, I think we probably could get by. I have some extra pieces from some other kits, but we probably could find something similar enough to fill a leg. And then let's see. I already started building this one. This is the one with the plaque. There we go. And now we attach the legs onto the second knob. Oh, sorry, that was off screen there. So we have the two random, not random, but two knobs, and we're putting these onto the second one. That gives just that little bit of structure. Now we're going to put the other supports on. Hoping these stiffen up quite a bit, because right now they're a little flimsy. We were doing the ladder. Did I put the ladder on the wrong side? Put the ladder on the wrong side. There's that ladder. Put that aside here. Now we're going to build the engine. And the moment we've all been waiting for. We get to put it on the station. Or on the moon. Oh, that actually sits rather well. That's pretty snug. That was step 115. And let's see, we've got page 116 until 144. Okay, so not too much more. Here we go. We're going into the last bag, so set that to the side here. I'm going to grab a quick drink. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Just took a quick break there for a quick moment. Now we are going to build bag 4. We're going to just temporarily move this to the side. to start off, we're going to build another guy. Kind of cool because you can actually take off the helmet if you wanted to. Yeah. A lot of gray pieces, so we're going to try to make sure we do this right. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name's Zach. I'm the host here at the Launchpad. You might have joined us earlier today for our live launch coverage of Starship SN9, and we thought just to hang out, talk about SpaceX, movies, the future of space, that we would hang out, build the Apollo 11 Lunar Lander from the Lego kit, and just hang out and talk about all that. If you're new, feel free to say hello in the chat. Love to hear from you. If you have any questions, also let us know. Try to get you answers, and if we don't have them, we will find them, hopefully somewhere on the internet. Okay, looking for a 1x3. All right. Oh, no. 1x3. Anyone see a 1x3? It's a 1x4. Okay, never mind. That goes that way. There we go. Oh, more stickers. Okay, here we go. 4. Number 3. Number 2. Those ones are pretty good. Now we're looking for a kind of unique piece. So these ones actually. Where do they go? Marcus, if you are still here, I know you've done this. Oh, these don't go on. That's why. There, that's what it is. There we go. All good. Figured it out. Looks like we're moving on from that piece. Oh, I needed to build 2 of these. Well, that's fun. There's one. Now we build another. I missed that completely. Well, it doesn't even tell you at the beginning to, does it? Oh, it does. It's okay, we know what we're doing now. To be honest, I forgot those stickers were even on that. bringing these together. There's the ascent stage. Oh, hey, Jovi. Welcome. Totally potato. Why you pick that username? Is there a funny backstory or just something you did? We're slowly starting to get to the finish line. I'm not 100% sure what we're actually building in the moment. We do have 3 more stickers that will be getting applied here. Oh, it looks like we're doing some sort of vent type of system. And they're going to go... this piece facing out. There we go. Two little sidewalls. Here comes one of those stickers. This is the last small sticker. It says number 1. This is going to go right in the back here. 6x1 across the top. I'll fix that tightly. Oh, we're going to put these on separate first. There we go. go. Oh, now we're putting a window in. I didn't even notice we had a window. I haven't worked with one of these since I think my Harry Potter kit. Should just pop in here. There we go. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's a cool. It's the doors. So face this way. Two of these booster packs or something here. Oh, tight fit. Where that goes? Yeah, that's what it says. Come on. I think if you get this in, you're never going to get it out. Well, that's showing it on something. What am I missing? Oh, there. Turn it over. There we go. And this attaches right into right in there. Just clips in. There's our little command module, service module. There. The reaction control systems provided the spacecraft thrust, allowing it to be steered in the right direction. This system was used by the Apollo Lunar Lander when descending to the moon. So that's what we just built on there. That was not what we saw go wrong today with Starship. Their RCS seemed to have worked. I had to actually go back and watch it. I don't remember seeing it near as active as I did the first one on their first launch attempt. Getting some classic Lego pieces. Looks like we might be building some more RCS here. Definitely are. This part just flies together. We're almost done here. These are the last parts, the ones you can see on the table. Here are those last two stickers. Those are probably the hardest ones because they're wide. Those are going to attach onto there. We're going to build the last. That is all of the stickers complete. Now we're going to add the next set of RCS thrusters. We're going to pop these off, actually. There. Here we go, last few pieces. This is it. Oh, those are backwards. It's amazing that all these stickers actually go to the inside, so you don't actually see them. That's how detailed of a model it is. That it puts all that detail of all those modules on the inside. I'll check one piece here. That's where I mix up on this one. This goes on the bottom. There we go. It's on the top. It goes on, it tilts up. Comes onto there. And this is the big moment. We're going to put it together. I feel like I just gave Marcus probably some huge PTSD. Now I'm going to have a couple little repairs. I think everything's here. Yeah, there might have been a little bit of a rud. Just one of the lander's legs. Let's... oh. Okay, we're going to make some repairs here. Having a few issues with the legs at the moment. And this piece doesn't want to reattach. Come on. There we go. That goes there. I'm going to have to take this off. This to go in here. This goes there. And this goes. Goes there. Now that one is good. This one needs that. So we need one more there. This one. Attach. But its ports are wrong. So these back ones come to the top. Oh. And the front is there. So I'm missing two there, but the rest are good. So I need to find two pieces. I will be right back. And we're back. So I do have one of them, but it does look like we are missing one that I'm not finding at the current moment. So I will look for that in the morning, but that's okay. We'll have the ones we need that will be super visible. But let's try this again. This goes on here. We're almost stabilized there. And then this comes in with its two satellites. And the two satellites go over the front door. Right. Let's do this. See if I can hold it. And we come down. So this is a reverse of what happens when they leave the moon. And that clips in. And there is the Apollo Lego Lunar Lander. Complete all for one piece, which we will find in the morning. We'll just tip these over. That is the lander right there. So we're going to set this down, check the last few instructions, and we will be complete. Now we do have our two men, and we have their little footprints with this. Now, there is an option that we can put one of the men behind these doors. So we're going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to actually take his helmet off, because he's going to be inside. I wonder how visible he will be. I'm going to put his helmet in with him. So, open the door. There he is. And now we're going to put him back inside. And if you look in the hall, there he is. So I think we're going to keep him out. I think he's nicer out, where you can actually see him. Put that back on. Actually, we're going to close those doors. Put his helmet back on. And I know what we can do. Is we can turn their hands. And we will put one of them, if they work. Come on, fit. Maybe if they're rounded. Does that fit? Yeah, there we go. There's one coming down. And one standing behind the flag. I'll just tip this here. And there we go. That is the Apollo Lunar Lander from Lego. 1,000 plus pieces complete. And you will see this live behind us in our studio anytime we are live doing our weekly update, which has been delayed again this week. Thanks, Starship. We'll try to get that out tomorrow, if not the next day. or we'll do another double episode next week. But thank you so much for those who joined us tonight. If you're watching the replay, thanks so much for doing so. We're glad you're here. Make sure that you have liked us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. That's the biggest thing. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before SN10 flies, so give us a hand there by hitting that subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter. That's where we post all our late-breaking news that we're hearing from rumors or sources. Always stay up to date with us on Twitter. And check out the Launchpad shop. We would love to see you in your own Launchpad gear. More gear coming out later this week. But that is all from us here at the Launchpad. We have completed the 3 LEGO builds that we were planning, and we thank you so much for joining us. This has been Zach with the Launchpad, signing off. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.